Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Y Mega Evolved. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Glaceon, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Sylveon. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation on what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or I want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. Now, at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Sylveon. Now, we are finally at the end of the road about talking about all the eeveelutions for my Y Mega Evolve series, and obviously when it comes to the eeveelutions, I have to talk about Sylveon, because what's the point of talking about the eeveelutions if I don't talk about Sylveon? Now, obviously Sylveon is probably the most overused eeveelution till this very day, ever since X and Y was released, and also its hidden ability release, which was Pixelate. Now, Sylveon, like, pretty much you see a Sylveon like everywhere, whether it's in singles or in doubles or wherever the case may be. Like literally 95% of the time you would see a Sylveon on a team, and it just puts in nothing but the work. I mean, me myself have a Sylveon on a couple of my VGC teams. I love it because it just puts in nothing but the work. But regardless, I would love to see a Mega Evolution for Sylveon, but I don't really see us getting a Mega Sylveon all that. I don't see us getting a Mega Sylveon like soon, but maybe later in the future, maybe within like the next couple of years or so, because like I said in all of my Mega Evolution videos for the eeveelutions, that if one eeveelution gets a Mega Evolution, all of them are going to get a Mega Evolution. But since Sylveon is sort of technically kind of new, I don't see us getting a Sylveon or a Mega Sylveon for a while, actually. But nonetheless, I still want to talk about it because obviously Sylveon is sort of a fan favorite. It's one of the most overused eeveelutions to this very day, ever since X and Y came out. So I wanted to talk about a Mega Sylveon. Now, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I increased everything and left its speed alone. Now, the reason why I left its speed alone is because with Sylveon's supposed to be a bulky Pokemon and also an offensive Pokemon as well. Now, Sylveon could be in a Trick Room team because with base 60 speed, it's a perfect Pokemon for a Trick Room team, and it's obviously going to be good for like a Tailwind team. It's going to be good for just a regular team in general because, like I said, Sylveon's supposed to be made for a bulky offensive Pokemon. So just leaving its speed alone, there's no reason for me to either increase it or decrease it because, like I said, it's fine as it is. Because if I actually add on more like points to add on to its Mega stats, it's just going to be way overpowered. I mean, like I said, Mega Evolutions are supposed to be making Pokemon OP, but not that OP. So I left its speed alone. So for its physical attack, I increased it from base 65 to base 90. Now, there's a couple reasons why I actually increased its physical attack. Now, I've actually seen a couple of sets, and there actually is a set like this as well, where people actually use Quick Attack on Sylveon because of the Pixelate boost and also because of priority as well. So Quick Attack Sylveon is also a thing, but I did see a couple of people actually use like Giga Impact on Sylveon with also Quick Attack on it, Quick Attack on Sylveon as well. So they pretty much made like a fully offensive physical attacking Sylveon. So I increased it to base 90, that way you can kind of run like a mixed version of a Sylveon if you wanted to go that route, because it can actually be pretty useful in Trick Room, because when it comes to Trick Room, you don't really need any speed investments. You always want to decrease its speed stat when it comes to like using like a Quiet Nature and 0 IVs with no EV spread in its speed. So like Quick Attack can actually be pretty good in Trick Room. So that's why I increased it to base 90 for its physical attack. Now for its special attack, I increased it from base 110 to base 130. Now before you guys start complaining in the comments saying, oh, you gave Glaceon a base 150 special attack but not Sylveon, hear me out. I said this in pretty much almost all of my Mega Evolution videos for the eeveelutions. Some of the eeveelutions have like share the same base stats, and they share pretty much like a base 110 stat and a base 130 stat, and it just so happens to be that the base 110 stats in Sylveon's special attack. But listen, base 130 special attack is literally through the roof, and if you want more power and if you think base 150 is a better like stat for its special attack, then by all means make it a base 150 for your own video. But I'll tell you guys something that can actually be very useful. A Quiet Nature Sylveon, max special attack, Pixelate boosted, Helping Hand boosted from Cresselia, Hyper Voice. That's going to be doing massive amount of damage, even to Pokemon that actually resist Fairy type. It's still going to be doing a lot of damage with base 130 special attack. So before you guys start going batshit crazy in the comments, try that combo out. I actually use that combo in my Trick Room team whenever I lead like Cresselia or Sylveon sometimes. It puts in the work. So that's why I actually have it at base 130. Now for its physical defense, I increased it from base 65 to base 90. Now there is a bulky, pretty much a bulky bold set for Sylveon, even with base 65 physical defense. So I wanted to increase its physical defense to base 90. That way it has a little bit more bulk to it than it was at base 65. That's pretty much the only reason why I've done that. And obviously when it comes to a Mega Evolution, I kind of want to increase defense stats as well to make it a Pokemon bulkier than it was before the Mega Evolution. So base 90 is actually not even half bad for a Sylveon. Now for its special defense, I increased it from base 130 to base 150. Now obviously the base 130 stats on its special defense, so its special defense is going to be at base 150. It's going to have the same base stat as Goodra, because Goodra's special defense base stat is at base 150. So you already know Sylveon's going to be able to take hits for days, literally, because base 150 special defense is just a monstrous special defensive stat, and it will be able to take hits. So with that, there is Sylveon's stats. So as a regular Sylveon, its base stats at 525, but the Mega Evolution is going to be at 625. Now, I said this pretty much in almost all my Mega Evolution videos for the eeveelutions, but all the eeveelutions have the same base stats, so there's nothing new for that. And for its ability, I left it alone as Pixelate, because this is pretty much where I got the idea from for having the eeveelutions having something in common, and I wanted their abilities to have something in common, was because of Sylveon's Pixelate ability. Now, obviously, if you don't know what Pixelate does by now, pretty much it turns normal type moves into the corresponding type that it says. And for instance, Pixelate turns normal type moves into fairy type moves, and Sylveon is a fairy type, so it works. That's what I wanted to do for the eeveelutions. I wanted to have an ability that turns normal type moves into the corresponding eeveelution types. So like for instance, what I done for Umbreon is that I gave an ability called Sinister, which turns normal type moves into dark type moves. That way all the eeveelutions have something in common. So that's where I got the idea from, for giving giving the eeveelution something in common with like their abilities. So that's why I left it alone as Pixelate, because they all get access to Hyper Voice, and they all get access to Double Edge, because there are a couple eeveelutions, Leafeon and Flareon, which are physical attackers that can actually work well with Double Edge, and obviously they all get access to Hyper Voice, and most of the eeveelutions besides Flareon and Leafeon are special attackers, so Hyper Voice is going to be pretty much like your most go-to move when it comes to like Refrigerator Pixelate abilities. So Pixelate obviously is like the best ability for Sylveon. Any other ability will probably be trash. Now for its typing, I left it alone as Fairy, which I have done for all the eeveelutions, left their typing alone. There's honestly no reason for me to actually add on another typing, because there's actually no point. So with that, there is Sylveon. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit shorter than others. It's not that I was trying to rush to get the finished like the eeveelution videos, it's just that it was a little bit shorter than others, so I do apologize about that. But nonetheless, now that we are done with the eeveelutions, and I know you guys probably are gonna like all the eeveelutions, we are actually going to be going back to like regular Pokemon that we usually be talking about, and the next Pokemon we're going to be talking about is Magcargo. So yes, we are going to be talking about Magcargo, so we're going to be jumping over to 2nd gen. So with that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. On Tuesday, we're going to be talking about Magcargo. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.